This is my brand new Exmark Commercial 21. I'm getting ready to do the first oil change after the 5-hour break-in period, but I want to tell you guys the truth about this mower. First, I went to my nearest Exmark dealer. They told me that it would be the end of summer most likely to get the mower in. So I went to another one a little bit farther, no big deal. I ordered one. The dealer that was supposed to ship this mower, not obviously this one, but this to him, sold it to somebody else instead of him. So then I had to wait another week, which again, no big deal. Anyways, I get the mower after all this anticipation. I bring it home. I go to use it on my own lawn, and within the first half of the lawn, it's starting to run weird, aka surging, and it's not cutting. And then I thought, yeah, something's up. So I parked it on the driveway, just out there, and let it idle with the BBC off. It is the blade clutch model right here. I'll get to why there's no grip on here in a minute. And it was idling fine. Then I went to use a little bit of self-propelled just to get it to start moving. And it went kunk, and I ran down here, turned it off, and I took it in. And after another week, they found out that the bolts that hold in the clutch became loose and weren't tightened properly, and the Woodruff key came out. That's not the only thing. Adjust the self-propelled and straighten the bracket. It's not like it was ready to go at all. This wasn't even installed correctly. I don't even know if I'm going to fix it just because it's so stupid. And, well, I guess the last thing would be this. It's hard to see because I cut it off, but like this is a perfect example. In one mowing, the grip was splitting from its insides, causing it to peel, and I was finally sick of it. It got sticky on my hands, so I cut it off. So if I do that, at least now feels like I can maneuver the thing. It's not a light mower by no means. It mulches okay. It's not, the best mulcher. It mulches well. I have yet to try it in harsh conditions, so that's why I'm saying I think it does it okay, because in easy conditions, at least in my opinion, middle of summer in the Midwest, like sometimes bogs down. So people say that it can do well in the wet fall and spring, so we'll see about that. I'm rooting for it, don't get me wrong. I love the mower, but a little disappointed with how everyone talks it up and ends up to be pretty normal, even though it is commercial. It does have the blade brake clutch. I'm sure the bagging works great, like everybody says. I haven't used it yet, but it does have a lot of suction, and I know the bag does improve that. I probably should just sharpen the blade, not much. You don't want it to be too sharp, but the blade that was on there, it's just kind of like the dullest thing in the world. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know it doesn't need to have a sharp edge, but a little 1 or 2 passes with the old grinder or file would help, in my opinion. But yeah, I bought a tune-up kit. I'm going to run 10W40 since it's like 90 degrees every day and no rain. So it will be pretty hot for the 10W30 that came in it for the break-in, but at this point, I'm going to change that up. It's basically dialed in, ready to go. But yeah, other than that, great mower. Definitely recommend it. It's $1,500 after everything's said and done. With the blade brake clutch, but that's really what you want. You wouldn't want anything other than that. So nice and convenient, and truly a good mower. I mean, solid. Probably not supposed to pick it up there, but the whole thing's built pretty solid besides whatever wasn't tightened. But let me know your experience with Exmark and all their different types of mowers. If you've got them or if you have this one, just let me know the real world, because there isn't much out. There's a lot of guys have them, but there could be more aftermarket and YouTube support, I guess. Like, I don't know. Maybe not so much aftermarket, but maybe a few more different types of people using them.